Ah, no, espérate. Eh, eh. Me quedaba algo. Muérdeme corazón. No. Vale.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Go a bit forward and investigate the formation next to the border of this mountain.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
Vale.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Ay, qué susto, coño. La verdad que no hay nada. Now I went to the room behind the counter and investigated painting along with nearby objects. Wow.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What killed all these animals? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Ay, Dios mío.
What the... Charles Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Sí, ¿y cómo abre la caja fuerte? Ah. No.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet? Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Vale.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
A ver, si alguien encuentra esta memoria, no queda duda que tendrá por la única esperanza es que mi cuerpo y mis huesos sigan en ese plano de la realidad y vayan a ser recuperados y quemados. La una funeraria habrá tendrá la mención madre y el siguiente mensaje especial de importancia. Si alguien lee esta línea y me muestra que voy a estar recuperando la mía, deberá aspirar a hacerse con mi más preciada posesión. Se encuentra en mi caja fuerte, con la combinación repartida entre 3 cilindros. Escondidos donde se encuentran la vida y los estudios en el mundo griego. Cada cilindro está numerado, a pesar de que tal configura el famoso autor. El orden es el placer de la razón y el caos el deleite de la imaginación. En efecto, a despecho de mi predilección por el caos ordenado, debo reconocer que la razón prevalece al final. Si por ventura una persona, un genio más bien, llegara a elevarse a la altura de mi intelecto y encontrase la combinación de la caja, debo pedirle que confíe su contenido a mi admirado colega, el profesor Amitas, de la Universidad de Miskatonic. El conocimiento es un arma demasiado peligrosa como para arriesgarse a que caiga en malas manos. Confío en que dicha persona sea capaz de apreciar en su justa medida el peligro que representa y sepa actuar en consecuencia. En cualquiera de los casos, yo no estaría allí para guiar sus pasos ni para sufrir consecuencias de sus actos. Oh my goodness. Pero el Drake este que... Vale. Ah, vale. Winchester, Charles Hockey, Mike Baldwin, sí, pero ¿y quién es? Vale, vale, es igual. Vamos a ver. Uy, 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 uy.
Arkham editions. Never heard of them. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of them. Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Vale.
A kind of chalice. A kind of chalice.
Huh?
Things are not looking good.
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
5339.
What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular... So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 a la 9. ¿La Joker? Ah, eso. ¿Otra vez? A ver. Mientras se carga. Yeah. Ya está.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his
Uy,
patient.
que ahora soy maricón. Maricón.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's
Está
nothing we
medio
can
muerto
do.
ya.
I tried talking to him.
Catatónico.
He's catatonic.
Ay.
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any
Insomnio.
idea what this man might be undergoing?
A ver.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes
Este es el
ago, he
hospital donde
curled
estaba
up
yo
into a
antes.
fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Y casi me matan. A ver. Tengo que ver.
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
Madre mía. ¿De
I
dónde ha
don't
salido?
recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy.
Mentira.
I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Es una perra.
I see.
Do you have other questions?
What are his symptoms?
No sé si está
His
yendo bien mal
temperature
ahorita.
has been going down, his skin losing its color, his body rigid.
Madre mía, como te haga yo
I
que voy a
closed his eyes
explicar algo.
myself. They were glassing over.
Madre
I
mía.
didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did
Por
well.
despedida.
Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
No. No.
Very
está bien.
well. I'll examine him.
A ver. ¿A dónde empezamos? Por el A ver.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia.
¿Qué es petiquia?
Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
¿Eh? Bueno.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue.
Edematomas.
Lord, this smell.
Cómo huele, pobre. Medio muerto y huele
His
mal.
skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's
Está
totally
completamente
dehydrated.
deshidratado.
His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Qué asco.
So,
Pegajoso.
Doctor, an opinion?
¿Qué opina?
I'm not sure I have the
Zorra.
necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Mira,
say
dicho de otro
that.
modo.
You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Nada. Tiene algo en el vientre, el estado de sus extremidades es preocupante, sufre una gran deshidratación. Pues todo.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes,
Flácidos.
they can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Madre
Look
mía.
at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Madre mía. Y esos dos ahí
Did you examine
discutiendo,
his
¿sabes?
abdomen? It would seem there's something
Está
inside.
embarazado.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these
Protuberancias.
bumps.
It's not
Un
like he could
embarazo,
be
lo
pregnant.
dije.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Que hay que operarlo, vamos a jugar a las
Dr. Fuller
operaciones.
said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated.
Dermocrisis.
When was his last IV?
He's
Perfusión, es una
constantly
perfusión.
under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail.
Madre mía, le está
And you won't
drogando.
believe me, but when we bathed him earlier,
He seemed to feel better?
yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't
Cthulhu.
explain his condition.
Su cuerpo está mutando. Madre mía, el
I
Cthulhu.
almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
Míralo. No
What do you
human
mean?
species.
Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No,
Alien.
this poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's
Que
not
viene el
here.
malo.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
Anda, cállate,
What
calvo.
I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie.
My dear Marie.
I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best
Vaya
available
loco.
care.
Your
Todos los cabos están
imagination
locos.
is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
Madre mía, vaya tonto este.
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices.
Hola,
My
Layo.
word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation
El
and
único
career.
que habla, la verdad.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Antes ha entrado alguien, pero no ha hablado. Y yo hablando como un gilipollas, pero si no hay interacción, vaya aburrimiento. Es un escándalo, no podemos hacer nada, no hay pruebas de sus crímenes.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office. What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Madre,
Of course,
ya tengo que
Doctor.
hacer otra cosa,
You
de en
can count on me.
plan
I'll keep mum.
stealth, espionaje, como se diga eso. A mí eso se me da muy mal porque me pillan siempre. Entra a la consulta, madre mía. A ver. Y es que ahora como que estoy en la mente de una mujer y esto es el pasado y estoy en el hospital donde antes estaba. Y tengo que ver qué ha pasado. Porque ha llegado este hombre que al parecer está sufriendo unas mutaciones y se está transformando como en un cefalópodo. En fin. Y el doctor de antes era el que está a cargo de este. Entonces pues tengo que averiguar qué está tratando de hacer.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Vale. Y aquí no hay nada, ¿no? No. ¿No tiene el historial este en plan...? ¿Ah? No. Y por aquí no hay nada, vale. Uf. A ver, no creo que hayan sustos ahora porque... Se supone que estoy en la piel de esta chica. ¿Esto se puede ver? No. Estoy en la piel de esta chica y no en la del... Qué creepy todo. Ya. En fin. Y encima la música como que no ayuda. Lígate a la enfermera. Que yo soy la enfermera. La Monse. Soy la enfermera porque el protagonista ahora como que en el capítulo anterior leía un libro que estaba forrado de piel humana y había como cosas satánicas. Entonces de repente apareció un ojo enorme y se lo ha tragado. Y ahora he aparecido en el hospital. Y eso, y tengo que investigar qué está haciendo el doctor Fuller este. Uy, a ver,
Chronic insomnia, like half the island.
ya, da miedito. Y estos por lo menos están vivos y enteros, pero es que en el hospital cuando he estado antes, estaban desmembrados, ¿sabes? En plan, los brazos por un lado, las cabezas por otro y así. Vale, tengo que ir al block B. Espero que no tenga que ir en plan... Uy, 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 uy.
Doctor, please.
¿Toca hablar con
My
este?
chest. Oh.
Espérate, no.
Hay fever. What's
Rinitis.
he doing here?
Ojalá pudiera saltar y ponerme encima. A ver. ¿Qué te pasa?
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to
Mira los
work.
pies, qué asco.
He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose
falta un
solution
punto.
with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Ay, a ver si se cura o algo el hombre. Ay, está sufriendo, pobrecito. A ver, yo find vale. Close to the left. Aquí no hay nada, ¿no? Ay, de todas maneras en un hospital así, o sea, es que mira el techo y mira todo, o sea, y una chimenea en un hospital. Ay, 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 ¿qué le ha pasado a este?
The whaling station.
Este está loco.
What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, is that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
¿Qué pasó
What did
allí?
you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out. I'll just sleep a bit more.
¿No vas a hablar más con él? Pues vaya mierda. Uy, ¿qué es eso?
He broke his back in an accident down by the
Ah,
docks.
vale, bueno, ya lo sabía. Antes de decirle nada. Irene can be found right next to him. Approach here. Next study. Vale. Uy, 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 uy. ¿Ese está? A ver.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her
sí.
file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Ok. Whatever. Que no quiero que haya ningún susto, cállate. Me va a venir el calvo por detrás y me va a asustar. ¿Qué te apuestas? Aquí no hay nada.
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. The key to
Ciérralo.
the boiler room.
Vale, bueno, no cierres.
Not where I expected to find it.
Pero no entiendo porque es que, a ver, estoy siguiendo una guía y pone que tengo que ir a la izquierda. ¿A la izquierda de qué? I stick close to the left, you will find a new patient pin. No, pues tengo que encontrar algo más por aquí.
I'll just sleep a bit more.
¿Y este no quiere hablar más? Pues que te jodan, ¿yo qué quieres que te diga? No quiero ningún susto. Vuelvo a leer el mensaje. Porque cuando haya un susto yo me voy de aquí. O sea, me voy en plan de que apago el este. Anoche estuve jugando y no tardé ni 2 minutos. No hay nada. A ver. Uy.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
El informe describe el estado en el que se encontraba Irene Sanders cuando ingresó en el instituto Riverside. Así como los tratamientos que se le administraron, Fuller añadió una nota manuscrita en la que se recomienda su traslado al ala psiquiátrica para que pudiera disfrutar de la paz y tranquilidad que necesitaba. Vamos a hablar con ella.
Mrs. Sanders?
Es que no iba a aguantar. Y esta está más catatónica que yo que sé. No sé lo que significa catatónica. Mira los ojos, no se puede hacer zoom, no. Qué horror, es que tenía que hacer lo del Samblers, el vagabundo, como se llame, y me lo pasé esta mañana y haciendo un poco de trampa, porque se supone que tienes que ir a hurtadillas, pero yo he ido corriendo, he cogido lo que tenía que coger, me he escondido y he vuelto a ir corriendo donde debería. Y se supone que tienes que hacer todo a hurtadillas, pero mira, pasando, porque es que ya ha llegado un momento que es que me seguía dando miedo, pero ya menos, ¿sabes? De tantas veces que... Ay, perdón. De tantas veces que ya me había dado el susto. A ver quién está aquí. Uy, qué pies. Uy. A ver.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
Madre mía. Están todos para arrastre. Y por aquí no hay nada, ¿no? A ver, ¿este qué le pasa?
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Madre mía, ¿se puede contagiar el insomnio? No sabía yo eso. Aquí no hay nadie, ¿no? Vaya. Por aquí no hay nada, ¿no? A ver, ni el calvo y me va a decir, ¿qué coño haces por aquí? Yo ya. A ver, ahora con...
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination.
Vale.
He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
Madre mía, qué asco. A ver, ¿qué tengo que hacer? Ah, ¿la mano nada más? No, la mano.
His binds left bloody wounds.
So, doctor, what should we do with this
Lo
patient?
tiramos al mar. Siga tratando las heridas, no sé qué podemos hacer. A este paciente lo han maltratado.
You did good work. The tranquilizer has kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
¿Que se va? ¿Qué hago? ¿La sigo? Uy, qué susto. Ah, está haciendo la medicina. Está haciendo la ciencia. Uy. Este sigue muriéndose, pobrecillo. ¿Puedo ir por esa puerta? Sí. Uy. ¿Esto qué es? Ahí no me puedo
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Ay, aquí es donde terminé el capítulo del manicomio ese. Uy, aquí qué hay.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl.
You naughty girl.
And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Storage room, kitchen. No, es que tenía que ir como al baño de los hombres, pero no sé dónde está el baño de los hombres. Mira, me va a pasar lo mismo que con lo de la morgue, que buscando las habitaciones me pegó un susto. Verás, verás. Dice, there's nothing else you can do here, so return to where his chapter started and go through the door by a cabinet. Go through another door into the men's bedroom. Pues ahí está el de las mujeres. Bathroom men, ahí está. A ver. Uy.
And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
¿Tú qué haces aquí? Es la de antes. Sí, una guía. Sorry, not sorry.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
A ver. ¿Quién es la señora Donovan?
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Courage.
Thank you, Doctor.
Courage, Elizabeth. Madre mía, pero aquí, a ver.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Uy, 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 ¿qué quiere? Y aquí no hay nada, ¿no? Quiere que siga la... Madre mía, pero aquí ¿qué hacen? ¿Que eso es para sentar a alguien? ¿Lo cortan en dos o cómo? No entiendo. ¿Qué son váteres eso? No, no creo que sean váteres. Mira, para hacer un bañito, relajadito. La fulana esta. A ver. Administration, creo que tenía que ir aquí. Por ahí no puedo ir, ¿no? Uy, 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 no, ahí no entro, paso. Creo que tenía que ir aquí, Administration. No hay nadie. Cierra la po, que parece que va a llover. ¡Ea! A ver, ¿qué tengo que hacer aquí? Listen to the reference book of medical science. En una mesa tengo que buscar libros. Uy, uy, ahí hay una, Ah, aquí. A ver, Manuel, hijo. Uy, ¿y eso no sube la medicina? Qué raro. No, pues sí que ha tenido que subir la medicina. A ver. Ah, no me deja ahora. Vale. Tengo que ir a la oficina de Donovan. No, tengo que ir a la oficina de Fuller. ¿Esta quién es?
I have little time for you, Doctor.
Uy, la Donovan.
You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Esta es cómplice.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Uy, 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 uy.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Vaya chivata. No se puede matar a esta. Ah, tengo que distraerla ahora, que pone ahí arriba, ¿no? Distraer a Donovan y cortar el agua. Vale. Pues a ver cómo la distraigo. Uy, ¿qué es esto? Ah, no se puede abrir. ¡Abre la po! En la guía pone que tengo que ir al bloque A y la lavandería. ¿O la lavandería se referirá a esto?
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair. Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
¿Qué
All is
dices?
well, Elizabeth. Thank you.
Thank God, no. The water's running.
Váyase, ¿dónde?
Come now. Don't...
I'm trying some...
Venga,
Thank you.
A ver, dice... To recorredor, no sé qué. Go to the pharmacy to the right. Inside. Vale, tengo que ir a la farmacia entonces. Engañado. Uy. Mira. Arriba, abajo, arriba, abajo. A ver, ¿dónde está la farmacia? Storage room, no. Kitchen tampoco. La farmacia la he visto yo por algún lado y no me acuerdo dónde. Layo, cuéntame tu vida, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué has hecho hoy? A ver. Administration, Batman, Pharmacy. Uy. Uomo delincuente. Vale. Ah, hay algo.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Siempre miro por si detrás hay algo, pero nunca hay nada. Me hacen al Manolo. Si sigues, luego me paso. Vale, que aproveche. Y por el culo lo eches.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment. We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Boiler room.
The door to the boiler room is locked. Where did I see that key? Ah, yes. The office in Block B.
Vale.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory. Please, the fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
Tenía que yo una sala y no me acuerdo dónde era.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking...
I'll never understand why it's so...
Rules are rules. See, with Dr... Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think...
Understood.
As a matter of fact, yes.
I saw him, yes. They bring them up, without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Their affliction is not our responsibility. You cannot save it.
Y qué tonta esa, ¿no? Ay, mira.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Pero Edward Pierce es el protagonista, ¿no? Vale. Pocket borrable. Ah, vale, esto es el pasado de antes. A ver.
Ethan.
Marie,
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but
They're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Vale.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long.
Oye,
Almost
la
no
boquita.
patience here.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Dr. Colden.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Ay, me quito hacer. Ah, Mine.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
I need a tool. Estás hablando sentido. ¿Eh?
feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time. Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Dos, dos, uno, tres, uno, tres, tres, dos, uno, tres, dos, dos, uno, uno, dos. No, mira. Ahí. Dos, dos, uno, tres, uno, tres, tres, dos, uno, tres, dos, dos, uno, uno.
I've unlocked something.
Oi.
Patient files. I was right.
Conclusions, session number 17. Patient, Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here? The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set them all in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Vale.
I must go back to the basement.